Hey guys, we're back. Welcome back to Legend Hunters Play Danganronpa. I am Zero.
Let the bodies hit the floor. And I'm Legend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just could not resist.
That's kind of... Well, a body did hit the floor.
Oh, yeah.
In the last episode,
It was a nice body too, so damn it.
Yeah. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was the ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Everyone! You're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up.
Huh?
You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
It's no surprise considering what happened. What
She
happened?
Is she, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, right. Trauma!
Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead.
Douche. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
You could check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man! What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what's good is going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all just hanging out in the gym at the time like this? I mean, our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all come here.
Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without a reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have.
why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
Wrong! I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates the school regulations, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purposes of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear times 1 rule. The what times what rule?
but
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. One of you killed... The one who killed her is one of you!
Nobody had a reply for that.
One of us killed Sayaka.
Like, I don't want you, like, to super strain your voices. We're gonna be doing quite a bit.
Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dumb get shot up with a Gatling gun.
Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Some was just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying.
Oh, wait, that's not me.
Of course he's lying, I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry, one of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What?
Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with a stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause. Naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive! No. The real thing is just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You are referring to the number 6 of the school regulations.
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless...
They are found out. Yep.
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill one, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after the murder has taken place, a class trial will be in.
Class trial?
Yep. It'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. They and the spotless students will engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Side note, I gotta give props to whoever voiced Monokuma because that voice cannot be easy.
If the
Yeah,
answer
we've been
you
doing it between the
provide
two of
is
us to make sure that we
correct,
don't freaking restrain our voices.
Yeah.
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of
In other words, we are all
school
fucked.
life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well... what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Ain't that a lovely thought?
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system or inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is.
Which means you already know.
I do, yes.
No, I'm talking about Monokuma.
Oh, he does.
He knows who did it.
There's surveillance cameras everywhere in this building. He's seen who killed who.
But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me add the rule that I just described in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
hey,
Wait, hold on a second.
what are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
I'll do Monokuma.
Fine. What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Whatever you say or want, I'm not going to be a part of this.
Don't believe it!
Okay, I'm just going to leave that there.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick out and resist until the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Um,
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell.
Hey.
Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
of course it's going to be an upskirt shot. What?
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't.
This can't be real!
No way!
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Etc.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend,
Questionable, but okay.
was dead. She died, she'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She went and died. Something more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself.
You suck.
This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blacken.
Pause for a moment.
Monokuma.
I just realized what the one bear policy is.
What?
What is his name?
Monokuma?
Monokuma. One bear policy.
Yeah.
So he was just basically saying, in other words, this is a Monokuma policy. Fuck! Pun! Wordplay! You bastard!
The Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts in this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because of the surveillance cameras, I picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
And of course, you're not going to share the footage.
Yep. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot.
Seriously, you don't have a choice.
Okay, we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
Where does he go when he disappears?
He just pops in and out of the floor, pretty much. He left us stunned and confused.
He left us at a total loss.
And left us with Junko's body growing colder right in front of us.
Does that mean I get a new room? There's a body in mine, and,
A lot of blood.
a lot of blood.
The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone.
And that it wasn't Junko. That actually caught me off guard here.
Seeing Junko die?
No. Well, yeah and no. I'll explain it when we get there, but essentially, I'll go ahead and say
You
it.
pegged Junko as a murderer?
I pegged her as the murderer due to the fact that A, I had already had a tiny glimpse of one of your practice files,
Okay.
and I saw that her portrait was one that was crossed out.
Yeah.
Spoilers, there's going to be portraits ahead. Woo! And for that, and given that you had already said that you had already gone through the chapter, I assumed that the execution had already happened and that she was the one who was executed. What I didn't realize that she gets executed before the trial even starts.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I am legitimately shocked. So, we found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in this perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now is no time to wallow in your depression. Worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to some disastrous result, having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. What you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you have only yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We just have to do it. Everyone's death kept
repeating that sentiment?
Everyone kept repeating that sentiment.
Gotcha.
We were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we had to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I needed to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any other choice. I have to do this. And first thing on the list is checking this thing out.
Aww.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
You have more balls than we had credit. I don't know why you even bothered to check. Like, with those injuries, losing that much blood? Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? And that means everything that happened so far is real? It's not a joke or anything? It's really real? Oh no! Someone save me! Let me out of here!
And heroes arrived!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
Just a second.
Hold on. Before we begin the investigation, is there something else we need to discuss?
Oh yeah, need to talk to her.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean? You're thinking about putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay then, we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
just a second.
Hold on.
Okay, so there's something else, so...
Anyway,
We're going to find out who the killer is, because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
Alright, so...
Okay.
Is there... Do I have to talk to everyone?
just a second.
Okay.
Really?
Let me talk to Biak.
We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Oh,
Oh,
Hmm?
So you finally noticed.
there's the flag.
what the crap?
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room.
What? She's right.
Hey, could it be?
Oh, I knew this would happen.
And all at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. I looked everyone in the eyes, had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. That feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final conclusion. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually, I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. I can already tell that there is a very, very big point in our favor for evidence, and that is we still have the key.
Yeah. Well, didn't we trade keys?
We did.
Yeah.
So she has our key, and we have hers.
Yeah.
Whoever son of a bitch did this is right here, right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence. They'd better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
I ship him already.
But I mean...
No, I don't.
We're not detectives or anything, you know? Are we going to investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
We don't really have anything to particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
It was you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Don't come any closer! Are you going to kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot, but it's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone is expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had me filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong.
Why do they have to suspect me?
I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution!
Thank you, Monokuma!
Poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
That last one is visceral for some reason in my mind.
Funnily enough, there was a power tool going off in the background right as we're talking about it.
My dad's trying to build a bed, for God's sake. Anyway, now we can investigate.
Guys, you're still hanging around with the dead body?
Yeah. Victim is Sayaka Maizono. Time of death is around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's. All evidence says the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab to the abdomen. There was also injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. We get our first truth billet. Monokuma file. Alright,
So, truth bullets, huh?
you fire them at discussions.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and head to... There we go. Wait. Oh, I can't warp? Weird. Okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remains. What the hell are you looking at, Legend?
Sorry, there's some thingy outside that keeps flapping. Anyway,
Oh, that's just some cover.
okay. I better examine the state of my room a little closer.
It might reveal something new. Okay. There was less than before. So I can see how dirty my room was and decided to clean it up a little. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does that mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit. Alright.
And then we have the key.
There's a key on the ground that has my name on, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Oh, that's right, we had to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place?
Huh.
Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same... Yeah, okay, this is just a flashback. I'm not going to voice that. If they're saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bolt section?
So even he wouldn't have been able to get into his own room.
Yeah. There are gouges in the beds, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? There's scratches and gouges on the wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. It was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle? Alright. There's the sheath. Alright. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. There must have been made with something sharp. How'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged.
Unless it was used to block.
I mean, if you're going to attack something with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You just slide off right in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Alright. Is there anything else in this room? There's a lot of points to look at, but I think... Let me talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching.
Searching?
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Did someone have used it too?
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it... Oh,
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yep. I should look around here first. Okay, what have I missed?
The door.
What was it? Toolkit's still inside this drawer. I don't see every evidence of it being used at all. Which makes sense. I guess it's mine, and I haven't any reason to open it.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
We're exactly in a mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So,
You haven't used yours either then.
not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we?
There we go. I think that's it.
There's also the door.
No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. All at once I was come with dizziness, nausea, and an urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now.
And I am going to die on the inside.
Find out what happened.
I do have a theory about what happened. Can you look at the door? I see that.
Let's see. Sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. It's definitely something I should look into later. According to Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right where her wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. The other thing that concerns me is there's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger?
I wonder.
Stab wounds in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, this must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is why her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Also, I see that lettering.
And there I saw 11037. Yeah, he doesn't realize it yet.
I know.
Don't say it.
I'm not saying it. I'm just going to say what I'm doing. Or I'm not going to say what I'm doing and leave it as a mystery.
Yep. So leave the bathroom. Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really is was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037? I have no idea what that could possibly mean. Everyone's face palming right now, I know.
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you'd be surprised what'll fly over some people's heads.
Yeah,
So.
fair enough. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Think
about it.
You're not going to tell me.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case for yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me.
Nice!
Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
There's one other thing I wanted to ask about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Gets stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't quite fit my frame right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to your trick bullets.
So the door frame doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Huh? The doorknob.
Interesting.
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It was
Someone must have been trying to get into the bathroom.
Use a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional.
What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that?
I'm guessing they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
She stood there for a while, lost in thought, and apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question
Just a
at me.
second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about this? Oh,
Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're
saying
saying
is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face.
I like her.
I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look somewhere else. I should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look at the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what's in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
Okay.
So, let's head out. Let's check... Wait, what? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Legend's having that inquisitive look on his face.
Huh.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab this thing. Alright. Blah blah blah, yeah, we know. We're going to find out what she saw. So...
Seems like...
Alright.
Wait, talk to him again?
He said something about the nameplate, which was your hint to check this out.
Ah, okay. Alright, let's see what he has to say. So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night.
Didn't
He
he?
didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
Oh.
Ooh, you are hitting our weakest points in all the douchiest ways.
Yep.
Well,
Trust me, he's going to get worse next case.
Aw, damn it.
Yep, so... We saw that she got stabbed with a knife, so... Let's check the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
Yep, so... Hina! I like you. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
No, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue where I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Huh. Well, that's your alibi.
Yeah. Well,
Then again, she was killed with a knife from here. So,
looks like one of them's missing.
I wonder where that is. In our girlfriend. Well, she wasn't our girlfriend, but it was heavily implied.
That's some bad zoom in and bad pixelization right there.
Yeah, it is. But it's stylized, so I
Yeah.
suppose we'll let it slide.
Well, technically, this game was originally for the Vita. So,
I gotcha.
hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying when the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
So in other words, you were right here in the dining hall when someone came to look at it. And you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Nice!
You got her account.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
But we gave you the floaty!
Yeah.
How can you not trust us after we gave you a floaty?
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think. Let me check in here.
What the?
Let's see, there's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past here.
Oh, God.
No, you can't go any further. No, you can't go any further.
Who's on
you
cleaning
can't
duty?
go any further.
This is stupid. Be fast to go fuck
No,
around and
you
ask the
can't go
others.
any further.
Cleaning duty.
Huh.
Yeah. So we need to find out who was on cleaning duty, and I know who. Fatso here. My God, you're huge.
Okay, that's yours.
Yeah.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
Just so happens Monokuma talked to.
Oh, boy, that's still him.
Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, can you open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
Actually.
Anyone who killed a fellow? Yep. A way to prevent evidence from being destroyed.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring?
Anyway, more important than that. Hey, Fatty! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
Liar, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
But, but there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of tier 2D and then turn it to.
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're worried about Kifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash and disposing of it.
What?
I'm just picturing that in my head, just like Sakura just looming over Hifumi.
Actually, I picture them walking side by side and him just walking forward looking like a mountain is on his shoulders.
Why did it have to be me?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harmony?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since we're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I just was hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. I like Hifumi, but
He's... you can't help but like that, dork.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled out a key out of his pocket and used to flip the switch on the gate. And then,
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
no, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
Well, an active imagination is very important to... Hello!
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Burnt piece of something. Burnt.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burnt...
Just a hunk of burning alive. Moving on. Alright.
Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cup, which means all that's left is some evidence of the killer destroyed.
But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This
There
isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
But it's still evidence.
But what about that stuff lying on the ground next to it?
There are shards of broken glass scattered around the globe in front of this incinerator. It used to be some kind of glass ball, but about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
I'm psychic.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
God damn it!
I like it!
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
He's referencing something and I'm drawing a blank.
Me too.
Yeah, I guess what we're trying to say is, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person that could pee. It should still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Nice! Shattered crystal ball.
And lastly,
The incinerator itself.
good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the
Yes,
incinerator?
indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm sure it was off last time it was down here.
Is it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Yes, about that there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
As a writer, I can attest to a very good memory if you write it down.
Yeah.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down here to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for this incinerator to be on. And yet,
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that
possible?
Are you trying to figure it out?
I am.
this whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last night,
Oh, well, it wasn't last night.
the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
If anything, all the evidence is pointing to it not being me. Yeah, we're done here.
We can easily prove our own innocence now, but now we need to prove, well, I think we can easily prove who done it.
Yeah, but we still need to go to the gym to talk to Hero.
Our hero. Oh yeah, this is a long episode.
Yeah, but I think we're almost done. I think he's like the last thing we need to get.
Hey, okay, let's
Hey.
go.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it!
Ow. Huh? Kodo, what are you doing here? What?
Does this look familiar?
Oh! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the Pillars of History. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon? How the fuck did any of them meet? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now.
Dude.
So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I almost forgot to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
1,000,000 yen.
$1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
Hero, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're a
That's-
fucking idiot. You're a
that's just too-
goddamn fucking
Too
idiot.
stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
And guess who lives to the end of the game?
No!
I'm just going to say that right now. This bastard lives to the end.
Spoilers.
He's too stupid to die.
And also too stupid to kill. Interesting.
Okay, I need to double check the map.
Well, then again, I think he might be just too stoned to want to murder.
Oh, right, we needed to talk to the ultimate programmer too.
Right.
About the numbers.
Numbers.
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any ideas what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? That face she makes is adorable.
It is.
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. She doesn't even know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Alright, double checking the map.
It's always the quiet ones.
Actually, I need to double check Hero. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
Okay, that's pretty much it here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. Maybe if I just leave this area? No? Where else could we go? Oh, duh, I'm an idiot.
Idiotin, what's happened?
Go to the AV room to check on Sayaka's tape.
Ah, of course.
So, let's go ahead and do that. I'm a derp.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that we're trying to process all at once, as well as voice acting and everything, so yeah, we've got a lot of shit to go through. Should be able to use this to see the DVD.
Alright, let's see what was on hers. And standing on stage was her.
And I swear, that girl on the far right, she has the funniest face on right now.
She's also in one of the side game.
Of course she is.
And
Anyway,
then, that voice.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe.
what the?
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation.
That fuzzy bastard.
Yep, that wasn't real, right?
What?
Yep.
Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
What kind of person would take things this far? And there it is.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me
He makes that
to
sound too goddamn chipper.
for the proceedings. Please go
You might want to
through
try
the red
speaking.
door on the
Damn it. I was about to say, maybe we should try speaking between the lines, but you're just mashing the damn button.
Sorry.
Ugh. Anyway, well, we're both doing it.
And with that, there's the door to the class trial. And in the
And
next episode, or
we sh-
episodes,
We shall begin the first part of the end of this long-awaited end to the tragedy. I'm wording this out too much.
so, what do you think so far? Are you enjoying this as much as I am?
Why do the nice ones have to die first?